Hello winners and welcome to this weekly Forex forecast with you and me. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. I hope you have a fantastic day. So I think we just can start straightforward with it. Going to go through entries, targets, stop losses for next week, I guess. So yep. So hello everyone. How are you everyone? That is amazing. Abbas has already liked. That is the boy. Great. So as we're just waiting for people to come in, I think I'm just going to go through the COT report just very briefly with you so we have something to talk about as people come in and say their pairs, and then we can start. Basically, the large picture is that for Euro, let's see if I can show you that one. For Euro, we have been going down, but now at the end of this week, for this week, it has been a bit up. I like that. Also, I want this to be falling, and we're still very bullish in yen. I want this to rise. So let's go back into here because we're still net short pound. I don't like that. I want to be net long. Okay, but that has more to do with Brexit. For this week, we took some profit off and more shorts. I think that is coming into people being unsure about the Brexit thing. All right. And we are generally speaking from 50 to 47,000 shorts, so anything between there, not really necessarily large difference. But as you can see here, from July, we have just decreased the long positions on pound. Very, very interesting. I'm giving you the COT on pound, so I think that's good for you as well. So for the euro, if we do 164,000, and now we're back at 200,000, see difference up from July, but there has been some peaks at 266, 262, so it could have been better, can be better, and we're still net long 75%, 25%, very good, I would say. I like that. And then also some buyers coming in, that's good. Also more shorts coming in. Maybe that's because it's 119 we're trying to breach above. Then Japanese yen still very long. I didn't like that. Don't. I think that has to do with the COVID thing. So people are still trying to cater for the risk that's in the market at the moment. New Zealand, very positive that it is net long. I want it to be net long. A bit less, but still more buyers coming in. Very, very glad to see that. More buyers coming in. I need and want that. So the sterling dollar is still net short, by the way. Don't like that. More buyers taking profit. Don't like that. But even more sellers taking profit, because Australian dollar has moved higher, and still the Canadian is still very much bearish. So that's maybe why USD CAD doesn't move further down. Think of that. Could have been further down. Other than that, still net short on US dollar. Very good. Very good. Still net short, net long on silver. Still net long on gold. And look at those buyers. Very good. Very good. Yeah, stable on silver. So silver doesn't move much other than that. And then crude, still net long. Buyers taking some profit, but even more interesting, sellers really getting out that week. Good boys. So let's go back to, not that one, let's go back to the charts. we have asked for pound dollar. I know that you have asked for pound dollar. I know that you love pound dollar. But apart from that, good. So I hope you have written it down. So what was really the outcome is still net short on USD dollar. Good. Still net long on yen. Okay, and that's not so good. But still net long on euro. Still net long on New Zealand. Were we net long on Australian as well? That's what you are looking for. That's what you want to see. So, for the pound. In my mind, sometimes if I'm too scared, I will just think that. Okay? I can also think that's going to happen. Fast down, fast back up, back, whatever. Because I remember, not that I'm old or anything, but back in March 2019, it was absolutely ridiculous. Okay? I don't say that for any particular reason. Okay, so let's go through that for a moment. So here we have the monthly short price. I shorted there, took it down to weekly take profit. That's weekly take profit, TP. Boom, right? Boom. But then price comes back up again to specific same price. Okay, shorting again. I don't like that. But it comes back down again to the same price. Though this time it didn't make the lower low I wanted it to make, and that didn't go so well. But is that just a range out of, because this was some information coming in here, and then different back up again, and it was all mayhem, right? And then eventually we went down. And eventually we went up, So what did it really do last year? Around this time, where is today? Today is 25th. 22nd, it made a low, but at support and then risen. Okay, I remember that. That's a good day. And then go straight to take profit. But it started much earlier. No, that's actually December. So that's actually December. So weekly, yeah. Take profit, and then continues higher, and then boom, and then down again. And that's Brexit. So what do I think? Are we going to continue? Because we're not at the low now, but I want this to continue. Maybe up to 34.50 before maybe falling back down to December and then going higher. Yeah, pound is your backbone. So I really foresee a bullish week next week. I just need to think of a very good entry. So let's see what the pivot points can tell us. That's what the pivot point tells us. That's the best price you can, that's the most aggressive price you can take this week. But then what if it just makes a new high? What do we do then? Well, you wait for it to come back to support. What do you do in a trend? You find support. Okay. What do you do in a market? You wait for market open. Market open. First of all, you have to wait for a market open. But where is it at London? Where is at London? Is it high? Is it low? Or is it somewhere in the middle? If it's low, that's a good buy. If it's high, do you wait for it to come back and then continue higher? Cool. So whatever happens, if price is here, oops, that was if price is here, that's an order. I will take that. If price comes here, I won't take it. That's too low for me. I want that. That's what I want. That's my plan A. Plan B, if it just goes up here. Done. Where's my stop loss, you ask? It's a bit high today, but if I can get it a bit lower, Yeah, about 60 pips. Ah, okay. It's between person is between my 50 and 100, so that's okay. I could take stop loss down there. Whether to take profit, I can take profit at 130, 133.70, but I think I'll hold it. What can you else do? What else can you do? You can have 2 orders. How can you take 2 orders? What you do is split in half. So you take 1 here and 1 there. Then you can have 4 orders. Then you can have 2 here and 2 there. And then you still have the same risk, but 1 is take profit here, and 1 just runs and runs and runs and runs until we no longer have a bullish market. Okay, cool. Because that's what makes us profits, people. You know what? So, I just have to laugh sometimes because the video I made on, was it Friday? Was it Friday I was talking about that? Yeah, I think it was Friday. I think I was such in a good mood. But are you okay with that, Abbas? What do you think about that? What's your plan on it, by the way? What's your plan on pound? Bank always win. Yeah, of course, but you always make up your plan, right? Always make your plan. Always make your plan. M2 this week is, yeah, so that's the short price. That's how you short it. That's maybe the buy price. And if price comes up here to 138.40, I would like that, and then you can take it up from there. Okay, up to 39.20. 2 orders. 1 take profit here and 1 runs. The other thing to that, people, is that's how I want to do it. Yeah, yeah, 132 is a scary level. I would agree with you, and if it goes below that, cool. Yeah, but yeah, apart from that, cool. But I'm really wanting this to weaken. Okay. Just need to debate with myself for 2 minutes. Because oh, how does it really go, people? How was last week for you, people? How was last week? So this is last week from here. That's last week. So for last week, if you bought here, you made profit. If you bought here, you made profit. If you made here, you at least weren't profit. All right. That might have stopped you out, and then this is your next turn. Okay? Good? Good. But sometimes you just have to think. You just have to think with your head, right? And I'm a man of few words, but a lot of thinking before I even talk. But sometimes I just need to. What do you call it? Is it called PT time? Personal time? But yeah. Anyone interested in Australian dollar, US dollar? 15%. Wow, that's a lot of risk. But yeah, cool. Amazing. That's a lot of risk because last week wasn't that great. But the week before that, I was even greater. But last week, cool. Good. What did you do? Did you buy? Did you buy pound dollar? I would assume so. Unless you sold the living soul out of it. The other thing that I want to add, which I feel like I have made a point as of late, but what is that? That is, if you look at one side, if you look at the retailers, they are 70% short, 30% long. But if you look at the banks, they are 75% longs and 25% short. So totally opposite. Totally opposite. And you're wondering why retail lose? Why do they lose? Here is the answer. That's my answer. Why do they lose? Because they do the opposite of what they are doing. And I think if we just add an RSI, let's see, RSI. What does RSI tell us today? So RSI is not too high today. Cool. Not on the 4 hour, not on the daily. Okay, so let's do that small thing here. So here it was too high. Okay, so you're short here. Okay, cool. It went down. It was here too low. You could have put it up here. But if we go down to, what was it, 5 minutes? Is that what you're using? 15 minutes? So if you go down to 15 minutes candle, because probably that's what they're using, I'm just trying to see what they're seeing. So this is that is too high. It could have continued higher. That is too low. That there is too low. Not here, but there. And then there is too low, too high, sorry. And that is too low. So really, if you then sold here, that you made profit. If you bought here, you did not make money. If you bought here, you didn't make money. If you sold here, you didn't make money. If you bought there, you didn't make money. And you're wondering if they are 5 pips in loss, they kill it. Because they're over leveraged. Because is it one lot? They is on $200 or something. You sold euro. Okay, well, that's interesting. Top on the fake out. I see IG sentiment when they say buy after your video, and on rise get them both up, way up and down. That's cool. I always keep an eye on sentiment when daily sell I buy and daily daily sell I buy and daily buy I sell. Hi, but will Aussie yen go up to this week, or is it in a range? Very good product. We can look into that, but I just want to do US dollar, Australian dollar first. Sorry. So, what is really happening here? If you're thinking, is this a trend? As long as this is what you think is a trend, and you think that's a bottom, that's a buy, and that's a buy, and that's a buy, then that's a buy. If you think we are, is that a range? Is that a range maybe? But now it just made a bit lower. Is that a range somewhere? If you think that was a range, down broke out, and now it came back and didn't follow the range, so it's no longer a range. And do you know what I see? That's what I see. I see, what do you call that thing? Is that a wedge? That's what I see. Whatever that thing is, it's a build up to go higher. Why? Because I think US dollar is going to fall. Aussie dollar wait for retracement. Where will it retrace? Back down here? Back down to 72.20. Cool. But apart from that, Abbas, is Wally alive? Well, yeah, I saw him some yesterday or something. Yeah, I think I saw him yesterday. No, some on Friday. So yeah, he's alive. Hi, Lucky. Nice to see you too. I have the right to be the manager of this live, and you're very welcome with your opinion. But I just said I want to finish for the respect of everyone else, and then I can continue to Australian dollar, Japanese yen. If you might want to be with us with that, cool. We can go through it now. But I do finish things before I jump onto things. So I was just finishing Australian dollar, US dollar. as that is the most nice thing to do. Because if people all the time ask me about pairs all the time, and I jump from one side to one side, I will never finish anything at all. But now I have said where I would buy an Australian dollar, US dollar. Cool. Then we're done with that. But if you feel like you want to control me, then you have to pay me money. So that's what I see here. But it's not really bearish. It's just the first. This is the first attempt to go higher. And I want a second attempt. I want that. Because we are technically still going down. We are technically... Oops. That was not good. We're technically at support. And technically we should go higher. But that's not necessarily what can happen. That still is very valid and still very valid. So basically the only thing I can do here is really to look for anything at 75.75. Other than that, yeah, and then stop loss below there. That's maybe the only bullish sign. If you're thinking of selling it, you don't like that. You want that line there to hold. The other question is, would you like that as a weekly? Yes and no. Because if price goes up, oops, that was wrong. If price goes up here, that makes you vulnerable to buys. That's maybe where the most sellers are, up here. But that makes you more vulnerable. So my main plan would have been, I'm not selling, sorry. My main plan would have been that we don't breach this level of 76, whatever that is, 76.1, and just keep below that as a seller. That would be the best. Hi Joseph, thank you very much. Vic Prado, I'm talking about it right now. So it depends if you're a buyer or a seller. I personally am only buying. I don't sell it. Why? Because of this? No, not really. Is it because of this? No, not really. It's fundamentally. Why? Stimulus. And bias. I just chose that I wanted to go higher. And then there's just season. And then there's experience. So, if I said to you, let's see, take that away. If I said back in August, let's find August. Back in August, I'm saying I will buy every time it goes up. Okay? Buy, stop, buy, stop, don't, buy, stop, goes up again, buy, sorry, come on, buy, stop, waiting for a new higher, continue higher, and I will wait for that higher until I get it. And then if I told you this year was a very different, but if I told you what happened last year, would you believe me then? Would you believe me if I said I bought down here? Would that make a difference? And that I stopped buying 1st of December, no, 1st of January, sorry. Need to find that. I'm just finding 1st there, yeah. Do you believe me if I did that? Do you believe me if I then reversed all my position, took all the profit of 450 on max, reversed everything, TP, and then sold it back down again? Do you believe in them? So for me and my strategy, I only look for one thing. I look for my bias. It comes fundamentally. Why would I buy now? It's because there is 0% interest rates, there is stimulus, and there is experience of it actually going up every time. Though there is more risk to the market this year, and this year I might get not get so much. But the other thing that really is important is the election. What is important about the election? The election is we have been waiting until 3rd of November. After that day, it is Wild West. Then everyone wants their profits. On Eurodollar, we have been sideways since 1st of August. See? 1st of August, sideways. Nothing. If you made profits, if you didn't make profits, doesn't really matter. But if you make profit now, if you are on this train, that's what I believe is going to happen. And then if it falls, okay, cool, I will just wait. I only lose maximally 1% anyways. But when I win, ooh, it's a lot. It might be 4% per trade. Why? Because if I risk 50%, 50 pips, sorry, I don't go around with, I don't take 50 pips then. I then take 2 to 500 per order. And I don't take one. I take many, as every day allows, as long as we're still buying. So, for example, if I say I'm a buyer, I bought here at 72.22. That's actually here. I bought here. Did you buy here as well? Because I told you, 4th of November, I said, I see that. And then how many pips can I say we can take? We can take 500. That's up there. Let's say 500. Are we on the way to the goal? Yeah. Am I expecting, if we break this level, to be explosive? Yeah. Hi, Amir. Very good, very good. I'm just... So what I see right now is... Oops, this. Price coming in. Here, there, and then boom! I don't know what the catalyzer is. Maybe they're waiting for something. But that's really what I'm waiting for. Okay? But if this one turns lower now, turns below 1800, I really don't like 1800, below 1800. But then that sets things on a pause. Okay? Just pause. But that's what I'm seeing at the moment, if you want to go technical with me. But other than that, I really just want to see. Let's see. I want to see buy price. I want to see higher high, higher low. I have that. I'm very fortunate. Buy, stop, buy, and that's what I will continue doing. 1%, 1%. But when I take that entry, I'm already break even here, so I don't have any risk. When I'm taking that trade, I'm already break even here, so I don't have any risk. And that's how we continue higher. What's your advice? What do you mean, Babas? So I'm just, that's a good price for me. I love that price. If we continue lower now, doesn't matter to me. I don't care. Back to 1800, okay. I don't risk much. I want you guys to win. How do you guys win? First of all, you need how do you win? You need a strategy. What is your strategy? That all depends on your strategy. But a strategy is that you, every November, December, January, February, whatever the month is, whatever time period, you're going to do something on a specific asset. Let's say you do dollar. We do always do dollar. So in December, your strategy for December, you're thinking you're going to sell the US dollar. Okay, that's your strategy. That's what you're thinking. Then you need a bias. Okay, the bias is already you're going to sell the US dollar. Then you need the technical, the tactical. The tactical is, do you have bullish or bearish market? Bearish. Okay, is it bullish or bearish? That's all you need. And then you need, of course, technical analysis. Is this higher high? Yes. Is this higher high? Yes. Is this higher high? Yes. Is this higher high? No. No. Yeah, maybe. Yes. 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 And every time you get a yes, you then enter with less than less than 1%, 50 pips stop loss, and target those green zones that I make out for you. So 1920 for this month, this week. But is that going to be, is that really where price is going to stop? I don't know. But that's what I'm planning to. Normally USD index gets stronger during holidays. What is your take on the coming December? Very good, Ahmad. Okay, I really want to tell my strategy, but okay, cool. I have already said that. Let's go back to last year. That was actually not last year. Let's go back to last year to prove a point. 1st of December 2019. What is my strategy? I want to sell the US dollar. That means I need to buy EU, okay? I'm buying EU. Okay, and what do I need for buying EU? I need, first of all, I need a higher high. I need higher low. I need support. And if then I also would have price to be in the buy zone. Doesn't need to, but yeah, good. So that's a higher high. That's a higher low. And that's support, and that is in the buy zone. I buy, and I bought. Cool, I bought there. Maybe even bought down here. I bought here, and I bought here. Cool. So I bought here. What next? What else about in December? I'm done for December. I already done my job 1st of December. Okay. So then there is more to it then, is it? Okay. Every time, every day, I'm buying. I bought here. I didn't buy here. I bought here. I bought here. Sorry, that's too low. Bought there, and TP here. I'm done. By 13th of December, 13th, I am done. So it normally gets stronger during holidays. I absolutely disagree. I absolutely don't know where you get it from. But yeah, cool. And then if I wanted, I could have bought here again. And then you can go down to the weekly. That was an entry. That was an entry. That was take profit. Then you can go down to the daily. Buy, stop, buy, stop, buy, stop. What should I do then? Sold. I take profit, 31st, not 31st, but 13th. And then 1st of Jan, I sold everything. And I started selling here. Sold here, sold here, sold here, sold here. Continuing down. So what do I think about this year? If I get price anywhere near anything that can call a higher high, higher low, support, and a buy zone, I am going to buy it. That's in my mandate. I just have to. I can't let that chance go away from me. But then, at the beginning, I will only risk 1%. I will only risk 1%. Thank you, but what can I trade for before USD and CDI will give a clear setup, or just wait? Prado. I sense that you are not patient in your question. What can I do before Euro USD and Australian yen is clear? You just wait. You know what? Waiting is the best way of making money, or not losing money at all. Because if you have to wait for that to happen all the way down here, for you to start buying again and again and again and again, you did not lose anything here, but here you gained maximally 100 pips for that day, 100 pips for that day, 70 pips, or is that I could try, sorry, 60 pips for that one, and maybe 35 or break even in that one. I would love that if I could just avoid losing money. I would love that. Is it clear? Well, I would say Euro is quite clear. But if it comes down here, I don't buy anymore. I don't want that. I want that. So I'm buying. It's very clear for me. But for you, maybe not clear. Okay, then you just wait. It is the best thing in the world. Why wouldn't it be the best thing in the world? Why can't we as traders be the most patient animals in the world? Have you ever talked to a lion and how his patient is? He is patient. Patient doesn't run. The lion doesn't run after the fastest gazelle. He runs after the slowest, the weakest, the easiest to take. So if you just need to wait for price to go higher, come back to support because that's easier for you, then you wait. Because if you don't make money today, I believe I'm going to make money tomorrow. If I don't make money tomorrow, I believe we'll make money next week. Why? Because I bought here. I hope you also did buy here, and I told everyone here that's where you buy. So I'm still making money as it goes higher, even though I didn't get any entries. Right? Abbas is talking about DXY. Okay, we're looking at DXY then. What? Can I buy near 91-ish for 936 retracement before the drop. I know you don't like Bitcoin. Bitcoin, are you talking about Bitcoin or are you talking about DXY now? Abbas, please. Okay. Do you know what that is? Do you know what that is? That's the buy. That's the buy price for this week. This has already gone, mate. That might be the sell, though. So as long as price is below, they have the commission to take it down to 1550. 15,500. Cool. I can give some thoughts on Euro New Zealand. That's okay. If you want to buy near 191, yeah, cool. Give it a shot if you want to do that. Not going to stop you from that, though. But if I was a buyer, if I was really a buyer of DXY, technically, first of all, I might have tried to buy there maybe. I would have stopped out. Probably would have stopped here as well. And probably would have bought somewhere here. And I would be stopped out. Okay. And now you want to buy? No, bro. That's not how you do it, mate. Point being, my point being is, that is not a buy. And if you want to go to 91, okay, so basically just down somewhere. So you're going to down 91. Also, if price goes to 91, bro, count yourself lucky. But yeah, that's a good price. Cool. Enjoy that. Euro New Zealand. What do we see here? What do we see? We see a fall. First of all, we see a rise. Then we see a full retracement. Then we see an up high. What? Oh my. Crap. Oh, revelation. Oh, God. Okay. I'm just going to tell you what I'm thinking. I said 23rd of Sept. Sell Euro New Zealand in October. It doesn't need to be, but that's the high. October is the high. And 20th of October, that was the high. And we haven't been as high ever since that day. And that was a monthly take profit on Euro New Zealand. Why can't I just listen to myself sometimes? But okay, cool. We are short. And Euro New Zealand seems to be going lower as things improve in the world. What is really my thought? I think this is a thing that will just fall automatically. But should it have a pullback at some point? Maybe. Do I like a pullback here at some point? I would love to. But basically, what is happening here is it's just shorts, 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 and now it's at the end of the world. Is it lower, or is it going to go higher? I would like a pullback and then short. You can also say plan A is a short at central pivot, and that's the only pivot you would like to sell. And if you don't get it, you just don't care. But that's a low. That scares me. Because this week can be the correction week before falling again. Just saying. No, but Abbas, you don't understand. I was right all along. I just forgot that was my plan. That I don't really trade euro until. My bad. I just didn't remember that was actually my my advice to myself. But yeah, cool, bro. That's crazy. Okay, so right now, what's my thinking? I'm thinking central pivot for the week, and I'm thinking if that no lower low, it might also just drop. So, and it is vulnerable. It is weak. It's a bit overextended, but just sell at any resistance. Not any, but sell at resistance and leave it if it doesn't obey the resistance. Okay? No, but bro, it fell like 800 pips from that time. Isn't that amazing? Okay, let me go through everything right now, just to make sure everything is correct. I'm thinking Australian dollar, that's a good buy price. Oops. That's a good buy price. I'm thinking that's what I want to do on the open. If it doesn't hold, I'm okay. I think that's a good buy price. If it doesn't hold, I'm okay. Pound dollar, I think that is a good buy price. And if not, doesn't care. Gold, no market. It's adios. Silver, no market, adios. Still need to wait for this to happen. A new higher high, higher low, needs to trend, doesn't do that anymore, so no market. Pound yen is still bearish-ish. I don't like it still, so still waiting for that higher high. Pull back and then buy. New Zealand dollar, I want this to come back down here. If I don't get it, I will just take the pullback on the higher high. That's all. USD CAD is in a range. Which order they didn't keep? Sorry. I was break even on something. I always remember. No, I don't. Not always break even. But you know, people, you are supposed to be break even many times in your trading. That's actually what's supposed to be most of it. And just shooting stars. That's all. Sorry, Abbas. I don't remember which one it is. There's a lot of them. Continuing higher, maybe up to 43.70. That's all cool. That's all good. Maybe higher. Australian dollar, Japanese yen, maybe coming back to this price. I don't know. Yeah, it's still bearish. I don't totally like it, but it's the right thing to do. Nothing else than that. Just the right thing to do. That's all. CAD yen, nope. Need to wait for a new higher high. Euro yen was a good buy. Hopefully it stays above. I will have stop loss down here. GJ waiting through. New Zealand dollar might be the one that I want to make go up the most. Really want that to be a good one. Just buying 2 orders, take one profit at 72.50 and the other one keep, or try to keep both actually. Just try to keep them for as long as I can. USD yen, I don't know, dollar yen, I don't do that, but nah, it's just range bound. Don't really care. Don't really bother. Yeah, cool. That was the sell if you wanted to sell it, but that was the sell that was you wanted to sell it, but nah, I don't like it. I don't like it. Let's see if I can take away some of these. No, sideways, sideways. Definitely sideways. No. Oh, I didn't have it. Okay, I haven't traded this one. This one is very tradable. Okay. So 6th of November, and then it crashes up here. Okay, so where's 4th? 4th is here. Is that a buy? Okay. And that's the buy. And that's the buy, 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 and that's the buy. Okay. This one actually might be added to my interest right now. Okay. Cool. All right. We're just continuing higher. New Zealand dollar, New Zealand Swissy then. And then USD Swissy, nothing here. Sideways, don't care. Euro pound. Euro pound, people ask me about that, and I say no market. And yes, there is no market here. Still no market. And I've apparently said this will come down here again, so I'm kind of okay again. I kind of right about that, but that was the plan. And plan was to take it back up there, maybe. No, that wasn't the plan, I mean. So plan is down here, then plan is back to this price. So a bit above. And continuing lower. Okay, as long as euro is still weak, pound is still stronger, this one's continuing to lower, but it's not something that I would like you to do anything about. Trying to find something for you. Nah, just ranges. Just ranges. New Zealand CAD could actually be something. Anyways, will pound Aussie go up or down? I think I just skipped it because of the sole reason it's in a range. It's still in a range. And Suhail Lakani. First of all, people, I just want to say something. If you want my help more than just today, you can join my Discord channel. It's all free, no worries. Just want to say, if you want to, that's your death. Please explain if pound Australian dollar will be bearish or bullish. Okay, I can do it differently then. It is neither of them. It is not bearish or bullish. I will have to wait. Either that to happen or that to happen. So that's maybe 1 or 2. So wait for one or two. I want this to trend. I want this to go higher or lower. No, it just tells me it doesn't go anywhere. I want this to happen. That is only that way. So until that is fixed, it's either that or that, then I will wait. Okay? Cool. All right. I think I'm getting done. Is there any other pairs you guys want me to talk about? Is there anything we else need to talk about? Is there something that we as a group need to know? Tomorrow, New Zealand sales, PMI, Commonwealth Bank Services, PMI. some speech. Just PMI tomorrow. Very interesting. PMI is generally something that needs to be above 50 to be positive. And you see these red ones are the more important ones. So last reading was 58. They're expecting 56 this time. So it all depends if it's higher or lower. This can send the euro up or down. So that's at 10.30. Though, remember, in bad times, okay, in bad times, negative news can be positive news. Okay, how? Negative news can be positive news when it is so bad in a negative situation. Negative news in a negative situation can be positive news because then the market flips it and thinks the central bank has to do something about this. Okay, so instead of thinking, oh, this is going down, 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 we're now at the specific point. This can only go up because the central bank will do something about this. This can no longer be sustainable for them because also the central bank tells us that they will act if things goes worse, and now if it goes worse, then they will act. So you already know at the back of your mind, they now will start acting because they told you that they will start acting. So if you have a bad reading for the PMI, it might send the euro up. Just have that in mind. No, I don't. I don't really care. Bottom line, I don't care. If there's an interest rate meeting, I do care. I do wait. If there's NFP, I do care. But when was that last year? 1st of November. Not on euro, not on pound, but on euro. That, my friend, is NFP, something like that, somewhere here. Sends the euro down just to buy again. I got scared here. Just to buy again. So the news is your friend. It's also your catalysator. It's also what pushes the market in to the right price. See here? That's news event. 12th of December. Is that the election in Britain? Sends the euro up to that specific price, nothing more than 11.95, and goes down again. Monthly take profit, boom. All right, nothing else. So yeah, no, I don't wait for that. I kind of all of a sudden see it because I'm following Forex Live. I just see it here. Okay. But nothing else than that. Okay. Okay, guys, I have overstayed. I wanted to be done at 20:30, so I am 3 minutes over. Mentorship students, I will still make a video for tomorrow. Hopefully, be done with that today. Now I need to go and chop some wood because it's cold out here. It's negative. It's icy. It's windy. You need to keep alive in the fire, so I need to go and get some firewood. Okay, that's how it is to be living more in northern Norway. Other than that, that's my Discord channel. In my Discord channel, you can talk to me every day. I'll try to respond to your questions. Please tell me your trade plans so I can comment on it if you want. That would be very, very, very helpful for both you and me, so I can see what you're thinking. But whatever you do, don't sell the Australian dollar, euro dollar, pound dollar, New Zealand dollar when you see these extremes. Okay, just do opposite of what you see here. Then you will be fine, okay? And don't risk money, can't afford to lose. Just be content with your strategy. Don't go live with money you can't afford to lose. But also have been on demo. You know what you're supposed to do then. Just do what you know. And yeah, don't use indicators you can't understand. That only looks in the backwards. So cool. People, much appreciated. See you tomorrow. Boom. Love you guys. And give this video a like, bro.